when life sang through the blues. The rain was drawing silver lines across the glass at closing time. A jukebox whispered low and slow, like an old friend I used to know. Street lights shimmered in the haze, painting gold on yesterdays. And somewhere in the midnight room, life began to sing through the blues. I was sitting in a corner booth, holding on to half a truth. A cup of coffee gone stone cold, and a heart that felt too old. The bartender polished glasses clean, like he was wiping off old dreams, while a saxophone from the stage played a melody worn by age. I thought about the roads I missed, the names I lost, the loves I kissed, and how the years can quietly steal the things we thought were real. Then a trumpet rose into the night, like a match struck in the dark. That's when life sang through the blues, through every scar and every bruise, through broken plans and open wounds. Life sang through the blues, and every note carried a light, soft enough to survive the night. Oh, sometimes hope arrives in tune when life sings through the blues. A woman danced beside the stage, with laughter wiser than her age. She moved like someone who had learned some bridges aren't meant to burn. She said the heart's a funny thing, it breaks, it heals, it learns to sing. And every storm you've traveled through leaves a little strength in you. Outside the city rode along 1,000 lives, 1,000,000 songs, each window glowing in the dark, like a tiny beating heart. And for a moment everything felt clear, like the music wanting me to hear. That's when life sang through the blues, through every scar and every bruise, through broken plans and open wounds. Life sang through the blues, and every note carried a light, soft enough to survive the night. Oh, sometimes hope arrives in tune when life sings through the blues. Late night trains and empty bars, dreamers staring at the stars, old photographs and faded names. Nothing ever stays the same, but maybe that's the beauty of it all. Touch the sky like forgiveness, learning how to arrive. The rain had stopped, the streets were clean, the city looked almost serene. I stepped outside and took a breath, leaving behind old loneliness. And though the future wasn't clear, for once it didn't fill me with fear. Because life isn't written in perfect lines, it's improvised like jazz sometimes, a mix of sorrow, grace, and truth that teaches us to keep moving through. That's when life sang through the blues. Yes, the night still holds its mysteries, its quiet victories and memories. But somewhere beyond the fading moon, life keeps singing through the blues. The city wakes, the shadows fade, a new day hums, a new song plays, and somewhere beneath the morning hues, life still sings through the blues. The long way home to myself. The rain traced silver down the glass, like old reflections from the past. A lonely street lamp held its glow, while midnight moved a little slow. The city hummed a weary tune beneath a tired October moon. And somewhere in the quiet haze, I found myself counting days. I spent years chasing distant lights, trading sleep for endless nights, running after borrowed dreams, nothing ever what it seemed. Every station, every town, every road that led me down promised answers just ahead, but left me with more questions instead. I wore success like a tailored coat, hid my doubts behind rehearsed notes, smiled for strangers, played the part, while losing pieces of my heart. Then a saxophone drifted through the rain, like an old friend calling my name. It was the long way home to myself, past dusty memories on forgotten shelves, through every victory, every mistake, every dream that refused to break, and every trumpet crying blue sounded like a truth I always knew. Oh, sometimes the hardest road itself is the long way home to yourself. I met a painter in a riverside bar. He said most people don't travel far, not because they never leave their town, but because they're afraid to slow down. He showed me a canvas filled with scars, painted sunsets and broken stars, colors bleeding into gold, like stories finally being told. Outside the river rolled along, steady as an old jazz song, not worried where it had to be, just becoming what it was meant to be. The moon hung low above the stream, lighting places I'd never seen. It was the long way home to myself, past dusty memories on forgotten shelves, through every victory, every mistake, every dream that refused to break, and every saxophone drifting free sounded like another piece of me. Oh, sometimes the hardest road itself is the long way home to yourself. Old letters folded in a drawer, names I don't hear anymore, photographs worn by time and light still alive in the back of my mind. And me, Learning that healing isn't becoming someone new. It's remembering who you were. Painted the sky, turning gray clouds into light. The city looked different somehow, or maybe I was seeing it now. I realized every road I'd crossed, every love I'd found and lost, every storm I'd struggled through had quietly led me back to truth. Because the heart is not a place to find, it's a journey through space and time, a melody beneath the noise, a forgotten but familiar voice. It was a long way home to myself, through hidden fears and truths I felt, past every shadow, every doubt, until the light finally came out. And every trumpet greeting dawn sounded like the strength to carry on. Oh, the greatest treasure I ever held was the road back to myself. Yes, the night still falls and the rain still comes, and life still plays its complicated drums. But somewhere beneath the morning's wealth, I finally came home to myself. The rain lets go, the sky turns gold, the city wakes, a new story unfolds. And somewhere beyond the dreams I've chased, I found the one thing I could never replace: myself. 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 Midnight reflections on an empty avenue. Midnight settles on the avenue, streetlights dripping silver through the blue. A lonely taxi rolls on by, like a fading thought beneath the sky. The city wears its quiet face tonight, neon halos losing their fight. And somewhere in the hush between the sounds, the past comes wandering around. I walked alone beneath the glow, past shuttered stores and falling snow, with my hands buried in my coat and old memories around my throat. There was a diner on the corner still, serving coffee and unspoken wills, where dreamers stared through fogged up glass, watching years slip quietly past. A trumpet echoed from afar, floating out of a half-lit bar, each note carrying a different name, everyone tied to a flame. And the night kept asking me questions I wasn't sure I could answer. These are midnight reflections on an empty avenue, where yesterday lingers like perfume, where every shadow knows a story, and every wound once chased glory. between regret and truth, I found pieces of my youth. There was a photograph inside my wallet, edges bent from years of holding it, a smile frozen in another time before life rewrote every line. I remembered summer fire escapes, late night talks and reckless faith, the way we swore we'd never change before the world rearranged. The traffic lights blinked red to green like tiny reminders of what had been, while the wind carried an old refrain that sounded a little like your name. Some memories fade like passing rain, others learn how to remain. These are midnight reflections on an empty avenue, where yesterday lingers like perfume, where every shadow knows a story and every wound once chased glory. The saxophone cries, the moon hangs low, like secrets only the sleepless know. And somewhere between regret and truth, I found pieces of my youth. A train whistle sings beyond the town, a newspaper tumbles down, a neon sign flickers one last time, keeping rhythm with my mind and me. Standing beneath the midnight glow, learning some things are meant to go. The eastern sky began to fade, trading darkness for softer shades. And for the first time all night long, the silence didn't feel so wrong, because every road I've traveled through, every loss and breakthrough too, had left its mark, it played its part, like brushstrokes on a canvas heart. The city wasn't empty after all, it held echoes inside every wall of dreamers, lovers, drifters, and friends whose stories never truly end. These are midnight reflections on an empty avenue, a collection of old dreams and something new, where every scar became a lesson and every goodbye left a blessing. The saxophone still cries somewhere below, but now it sounds warmer than before. And somewhere between the dark and dawn, I realized I had carried on. Yes, the moon will fade and morning will arrive, the city will wake and come alive, but I'll remember what the silence knew on that empty avenue. Street lights dim, the sky turns cold, the night lets go of stories told. And somewhere in the morning view, the avenue remembers too. plays songs from 1,000 yesterdays. I was 17 with a restless soul, a map in my pocket and nowhere to go, dreaming beyond the county line, certain the world was mine. My father said, son, take your chance, but don't forget where your roots still stand. So I packed my fears and my old guitar and followed the highway stars, from Oklahoma winds to California shores, through little towns and crowded doors. Every mile taught something new about the road and the truth. The years rolled by like passing trains, leaving lessons in their wake. It's a lifetime of miles and memories of open roads and changing scenery. Every turn, every wrong direction became a part of my reflection, and every jazz tune drifting free sounds like another piece of me. Oh, life is more than what it seems. It's miles and memories. I met a woman in New Orleans with laughing eyes and wild dreams. She danced like she belonged to the rain and sang away the pain. For a while we shared the road, two wandering hearts carrying hope, watching sunsets paint the sky in colors money couldn't buy. But seasons change and rivers run, some stories stay, some come undone. She kissed my cheek and boarded a train, and I never saw her again. Yet every goodbye left something behind, a lesson carved in time. It's a lifetime of miles and memories of open roads and changing scenery. Every turn, every wrong direction became a part of my reflection, and every jazz tune drifting free sounds like another piece of me. Oh, life is more than what it seems. It's miles and memories. Old motel signs beneath the stars, coffee cups and weathered bars, friends whose names still cross my mind like songs suspended in time. And me, looking back through the rearview glass, thankful for every mile that passed. Still stirs when the tires roll down another winding road. I've learned that success ain't measured in gold or all the stories that get told. It's the people who leave their light behind and the love you find in time. The road may end, but not the song. The memories keep traveling on like echoes carried by the breeze across forgotten streets. It's a lifetime of miles and memories of broken roads and sweet discoveries. Every scar, every dream pursued helped me become who I grew into. And every saxophone in the night still fills my soul with quiet light. Oh, the greatest treasures nobody sees are miles and memories. Yes, the moon still shines on distant highways, on old hearts chasing brand new days. And somewhere beyond, what tomorrow brings. The road still sings, the engine hums, the night moves on. Another town, another song. And somewhere beneath the endless skies, a lifetime of miles and memories rides on. Midnight lessons on Bourbon Street. Midnight falls like velvet rain, streetlights shimmer through the pane. Old cafe windows breathing gold, every lonely heart turns cold. Down on Bourbon, saxophones cry like broken angels in the sky. And every soul with scars to hide finds a place where ghosts reside. I saw a woman in a crimson dress, smoking secrets through her loneliness. She said, love don't stay where pride begins, and whiskey never hides your sins. A trumpet played from balcony blue, like it remembered me and you, while neon halos filled the night with borrowed dreams and faded light. I walked beneath those iron vines, past old musicians losing time. Every note they softly played sounded like mistakes we made, and the city kept whispering low. Some hearts heal, some never let go. These are the midnight lessons on Bourbon Street, where broken lovers and jazz drums meet, where every shadow's got a song to sing. Every king once lost everything. Oh, the moon keeps dancing on empty glass, while memories burn like smoke that lasts. And somewhere between the blues and the beat, I found myself on Bourbon Street. Rain came falling slow and warm, like heaven crying through the storm. A black Cadillac rolled by alone, like somebody heading nowhere home. An old man played a worn-out tune beneath the sleepy southern moon. He smiled and said, boy, listen close. Pain writes the songs remembered most. Then he laughed like gravel roads, like life had carved him deep with gold. And every wrinkle on his face looked like time had left a trace. The river kept rolling through the dark, like carrying pieces of every heart. These are the midnight lessons on Bourbon Street, where broken lovers and jazz drums meet, where every shadow's got a song to sing, and every king once lost everything. Oh, the moon keeps dancing on empty glass, while memories burn like smoke that lasts. And somewhere between the blues and the beat, I found myself on Bourbon Street. reminiscing under old cafe signs, somebody drowning in cheap red wine. And me, I was learning how to let go, one lonely melody at a time. Forgiveness after reckless days, and every bar began to close like roses folding into ghosts. I took one last walk by the square, felt southern wind inside the air, and somewhere in that fading tune I stopped blaming me for losing you, because the blues ain't made to win. They're there to let the light back in, and every lonely melody still carries hope. Eventually, these are the midnight lessons on Bourbon Street, where saints and sinners share one heartbeat, where every silence learns to scream, and shattered souls still dare to dream. Oh, the night kept singing soft and sweet, with tired footsteps and trumpet heat, and somewhere between the hurt and release I finally found a little peace. Yes, somewhere between the blues and the beat, I left my pain on Bourbon Street. Midnight fades, the city sleeps, but Bourbon Street still remembers me. Broken hearts beneath the city lights. The rain came down on 7th Avenue, turning neon into shades of blue. Taxi headlights drifted by like falling stars across the sky. A trumpet echoed from a basement bar, carrying stories from near and far. And somewhere beneath the midnight skies, broken hearts hid behind city lights. There's a little jazz club on the corner street, where lonely souls and dreamers meet. The tables are warm, the room is small, but the music understands it all. A woman sits by the window pane, tracing circles through the rain. Her wedding ring is long gone now, but the memory still lingers somehow. Across the room, a man in black studies the whiskey in his glass, like answers might be floating there between regret and empty air. The night speaks softly through the haze of love that changed and slipped away. Broken hearts beneath the city lights, searching for peace through endless nights, holding on to pieces of yesterday, while learning how broken hearts beneath the city lights. The singer steps beneath the glow, with a voice both fragile and bold. She sings about roads that came apart, and the quiet courage of a healing heart. Every note falls soft and true, like rain upon a rooftop view. And strangers who have never met share the same unspoken regret. Outside, the city keeps moving fast, chasing futures, outrunning the past. But inside this room of smoke and song, people find where they belong. Because sometimes the music says what pride and silence never can. Broken hearts beneath the city lights, searching for peace through endless nights, holding on to pieces of yesterday, while learning how to let them fade. And every trumpet shining through the blue sounds like a dream breaking through. Oh, some wounds heal slow but still survive. Broken hearts beneath the city lights, empty chairs and faded names, old photographs inside worn frames, messages never sent, love letters filled with sentiment. And me, learning that missing someone isn't the same as needing them back. The rain finally eased before the dawn, and the shadows slowly moved along. The city wore a softer face, bathed in morning's gentle grace. I stepped outside and breathed the air, feeling lighter than when I came there. Because every heartbreak leaves behind a lesson hidden in time. Not every love is meant to stay. Some are here to light the way, leaving echoes that remind the soul how to become whole. Broken hearts beneath the city lights, finding strength through lonely nights, turning tears into melodies and sorrow into memories. And every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like the courage to move on. Oh, even after love says goodbye, hearts still learn to fly. Yes, the city still glows beyond the rain, still carries joy beside the pain. And somewhere beneath those endless skies, hope shines through the city lights. The rain lets go, the morning grows, the city wakes, the river flows. And somewhere beneath the morning light, a broken heart begins to heal tonight. The rain came down on 7th Avenue, turning neon into shades of blue. Taxi headlights drifted by like falling stars across the sky. A trumpet echoed from a basement bar, carrying stories rain fell slow on a downtown street, keeping time with a tired heartbeat. Neon reflections danced in the night, like forgotten dreams searching for light. A lonely trumpet drifted from a bar, floating beneath a sky full of scars. And somewhere between the whiskey and truth, life began to sing through the blues. I was sitting alone in a corner booth, trying to make peace with the things I'd lose. A cold black coffee by my hand, and a head full of unfinished plans. The bartender knew me by my name, knew every victory, every shame. He said, son, every storm leaves a mark, but every sunrise follows the dark. Outside, the city kept moving on like a worn-out but beautiful song, while inside the piano played the sound of mistakes that made us who we became. Then the saxophone rose through the haze, like hope waking up after days. That's when life sang through the blues, the broken roads and worn out shoes. Through every scar I tried to hide, through every tear I kept inside, and every note carried me home. Through nights I thought I'd face alone. Oh, sometimes the heart discovers truth when life sings through the blues. A woman danced beneath the stage light, glow like she had nowhere left to go. Yet every step she softly made turned sorrow into a serenade. She smiled and said, don't fear the pain, it's just sunshine waiting behind the rain. The soul grows strong when it bends, and broken roads still find their end. The band played low and the room stood still, as if time itself had lost its will. And every face beneath the light looked like a survivor of the night. And somewhere in that smoky room, the darkness started making room. That's when life sang through the blues, through broken roads and worn out shoes. Through every scar I tried to hide, through every tear I kept inside, and every note carried me home. Through nights I thought I'd face alone. Oh, sometimes the heart discovers truth when life sings through the blues. Midnight trains beyond the town, old photographs turned upside down, dreams that faded, dreams that stayed, the price of every choice we made. And me learning that healing isn't forgetting, it's remembering without breaking. Forgiveness, learning how to arrive. The rain had gone, the streets were clear, and somehow so was all my fear. I stepped outside and breathed the dawn, feeling lighter than before I'd gone, because every loss had taught me grace, every goodbye had left a trace. a warning. The rain was falling on a Tuesday night. Neon reflections trembling in the light. A half-empty glass beside my hand, and a heart still trying to understand. The city whispered through the storm, while the shadows stretch long and warm. And somewhere between the thunder and dawn, love disappeared without a warning. You kissed me goodbye like any other day, with that familiar smile that used to stay. Nothing in your eyes gave me a sign that forever was running out of time. I remember watching you walk away, thinking we'd talk again by the end of the day. Never imagining that simple scene would become a memory haunting me. The coffee was still warm on the table. The future still felt safe and stable. But life can change in the blink of an eye, without explaining why. The clock kept ticking on the wall, unaware that something beautiful had fallen. When love left without a warning, the night arrived before the morning. Every promise turned to smoke. Every dream felt softly broken, and every saxophone crying blue played the truth I never knew. Oh, nothing hurts quite like the dawning, when love leaves without a warning. The days rolled by like endless rain, washing over every trace of your name. Yet every street and every song still carried where we once belonged. I found your jacket in the closet door, the one you never reached for anymore. And for a moment the room stood still, caught between memory and will. Friends kept saying time would heal, that someday the hurt wouldn't feel so real. But healing isn't a straight line road, it's a weight we slowly learn to hold. The trumpet drifted through the haze, like an old friend speaking through the pain. When love left without a warning, the night arrived before the morning. Every promise turned to smoke. Every dream felt softly broken, and every trumpet shining through the rain sounded like hope calling again. Oh, nothing hurts quite like the dawning, of places we know, a restaurant table set for two, still carrying traces of you and me, learning that sometimes closure never comes, only acceptance. Felt something quietly begin again. Not a grand revelation or dramatic change, just a little less pain. The sunlight danced upon the water's face, and for the first time in a long space, I smiled at the memory instead of the loss, at the road instead of the cause. Because love may leave without a sound and leave your world turned upside down, but it also leaves behind a part that teaches the heart. When love left without a warning, it took a night and changed the morning, but every scar became I still hear your voice in the rain. The rain falls softly on the city tonight, painting silver rivers in the streetlight. A distant trumpet cries through the haze, like a ghost wandering through yesterday. The neon signs flicker against the dark, while memories awaken in my heart. And somewhere between midnight and pain, I still hear your voice in the rain. There's an old cafe on Willow and Main, where we'd spend hours watching the rain. You'd wrap your hands around a coffee cup and talk about dreams that lifted us up. You had a way of saying my name like it carried more than letters could explain, a warmth that made the coldest night feel somehow perfectly right. Now the chair across from me sits still, yet I swear I feel your presence still, like you're hidden somewhere in the sound of raindrops falling to the ground. The night keeps whispering what I already know. Some hearts leave, but never truly go. I still hear your voice in the rain, calling softly through the pain, like an unfinished song drifting through the dark, like a fading ember still holding a spark. And every saxophone crying blue sounds like another memory of you. Oh, no matter how much time may change, I still hear but the wind still moved the curtain slow, the same way it did years ago. A woman laughed somewhere down the block, and for a second my heart stopped, because it sounded so much like you, like the universe got confused. The city keeps writing new stories each day, building new dreams where old ones stay. But some memories become part of the air, waiting quietly everywhere. The trumpet rises through the stormy sky, like a question that never learned goodbye. I still hear your voice in the rain, calling softly through the pain, like an unfinished song drifting through the dark, like a fading ember still holding a spark. In every trumpet shining through the blue sounds like a promise I once knew. Oh, no matter how much time may change, I still hear your voice in the rain. Old letters sleeping in a drawer, footsteps crossing the kitchen floor, a favorite sweater hanging near, tiny reminders you're still here. And me, learning that love doesn't always leave completely. Sometimes it becomes an echo. Missing you isn't the same as wishing everything stayed unchanged, because love leaves gifts behind, hidden deep inside the mind. You may be gone beyond my sight, but you still visit some rainy nights, not to break my heart apart, but to remind me beautiful and unfinished rhyme. And every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like the strength to carry on. Ooh, love may leave, but some things remain, like your voice within the rain. Yes, the years may pass and seasons rearrange, and life may never be the same, but somewhere beneath the clouds and rain, your voice still whispers my name. The rain moves on, the morning glows, the city wakes, the river flows, and somewhere between memory and flame, I still hear your voice in the rain. Softly on the city tonight, painting silver rivers in the streetlight. A distant trumpet cries through the haze, like a ghost wandering through yesterday. The neon signs flicker against the dark, while memories awaken in my heart. And somewhere between midnight and pain, I still hear your voice in the rain. There's an old cafe on Willow and Main, where we'd spend hours watching the rain. You'd wrap your hands around a coffee Life beneath the city lights. The city breathes in shades of gold, through midnight stories left untold. Neon reflections kiss the rain, like old lovers meeting once again. A taxi glides through the avenue, carrying dreams both old and new. And somewhere beneath the glowing night, 1,000 hearts are chasing light. There's a diner open past 2 a.m., where lonely souls drift in and then trade their worries for a cup of coffee and conversation soft and free. A waitress hums an old jazz tune underneath a silver moon, while a truck driver by the door stares at memories he can't ignore. Across the street a trumpet plays, a melody from better days, and every note hangs in the air like a whispered hopeful prayer. The city never really sleeps, it just hides its dreams beneath the beat. This is life beneath the city lights, where dreamers wander through the night, where every shadow has a name and every heart protects a flame. The saxophone cries, the moon hangs low, all the streets only the restless know. Oh, there's beauty shining bright in life beneath the city lights. A painter sits by a cafe window, sketching faces he barely knows, trying to capture in charcoal lines the passing poetry of time. A young singer steps onto the stage with hopeful eyes beyond her age. She sings of highways, love and rain, turning sorrow into refrain. The crowd grows quiet, drinks stand still as her voice climbs every hill. And for a moment everyone feels something honest, something real. Some come here to forget the pain, some come here to feel again. This is life beneath the city lights, where dreamers wander through the night, where every shadow has a name and every heart protects a flame. The saxophone cries, the moon hangs low, over streets only the restless know. Oh, there's beauty shining bright in life beneath the city lights. Rain falls softly on the square, music lingers in the air, old friends laughing by the bar, wondering who they really are. And me, watching the city tell its stories, one song at a time. The neon signs begin to fade as night slowly slips away, but the stories remain alive in every soul who survived the night, in every dream that dared to stay, and every heart that found its way. Because life isn't measured by what we own, but by the people and roads we've known, and every song we've carried inside. Beneath the city lights, this is life. Beneath the city lights, where broken hearts learn how to fly, where every ending plants a seed, and every dream finds what it needs. The saxophone sings as the dawn arrives over hopeful souls and changing lives. Oh, the spirit shines most bright in life beneath the city lights. Yes, the city still hums its timeless rhyme through joy and loss and passing time. And somewhere beyond the fading night, another dream comes alive tonight. The rain lets go, the morning glows, the city wakes, the river flows, and somewhere beneath the endless sky, life keeps dancing beneath the city lights.